Friends, in this video, I am going to solve very important problem on a normal distribution. In a normal distribution, 31% of the items are 31% under 45 and 8% of the items are over 64. Find the mean and standard deviation of the distribution given that phi of 0.5 equal to 1.5, or I will take it as a of 0.5. Both are one and the same. A of 1.4 means area from z is equal to 0 to z equal to 0.5. Area from z equal to 0 to z equal to 1.4 they are given. Using this, I have to find out the given mean and standard deviation. Okay, let mu and sigma be the mean and standard deviation respectively, and let x be the normal variate and z is equal to x minus mu divided by sigma is standard normal variate. Okay, then from given, what they are given, then given in normal distribution 31%. Okay, normal variate, x is a normal variate. What it is representing then? Under 45 and 64. X is a 45. Okay, what they are given here then? Normal distribution, probability of x less than 45 they are given. Under, important thing is under 45, therefore x less than 45 equal to 31%, and probability of x over 64, over is important here again, over means greater than 64 is equal to 8% they are given. Using this, I have to find out mean and standard deviation. Let me convert this one into standard normal form first. That is probability of x minus mu divided by sigma is less than 45 minus mu divided by sigma is equal to 31%. That is 31 divided by 100. Therefore, probability of z less than z1, if I am choosing z1 equal to 45 minus mu divided by sigma, is equal to 0.31. Indirectly this one they are given, as well as probability of x minus mu divided by sigma is greater than 64 minus mu divided by sigma is equal to 8%. 8 divided by 100, that is the probability of z greater than z2 I will choose. 64 minus mu divided by sigma is 6, that is 8%, 0.08 they are given. Indirectly these two they have given. Using these two, I have to find out 1 by sigma and mu. Here I know that probability is giving you again area for this one. Okay, first one I will calculate. This is nothing but, for this one I will draw the curve for first one. Okay, z is equal to 0. For z equal to 0 to plus infinity 0.5 I know, z is equal to 0, 0.5 also know. Z is less than z1 here. Less than means z should lie between 0. It is less than positive side or negative side, I don't know. But using this 0.31, if I am choosing positive z1 here, then this area plus this area is nothing but this. But this area is also itself is 0.5. Therefore, I cannot choose z1 on the positive side. That's why important thing is I have to choose z1 on the negative side only. Okay. Therefore, this is my required area now. This area is z less than z1. Negative side only I will select. If I am selecting on positive side, 0.5 plus, but total area is itself is a 0.31 less than. Therefore, this may be there. Therefore, I can write this area as 0.5 minus A of minus Z1. Correct? 0.5 is total area and Z equal to 0 to Z equal to Z1 is this area is equal to 0.31 for me. Now this is manageable because if I am choosing this one area 0.5 plus this area 0.5, that is impossible. That's why minus, and Z1 I am selecting the minus. Therefore, A of minus Z1 is equal to, I am shifting this to other side and this to other side, 0.5 minus 0.31. Therefore, A of minus Z1 is equal to 0.19 I am going to get. Okay, and this is given in the problem itself. A of Z1, A of 0.5 is equal to 0.19. A of non equal to 0.19. Using this, I can write this is equal to A of 0.5. Correct? Now, which implies minus Z1 must be equal to 0.5 then. Or Z1 is equal to minus 0.5. But Z1 equal to what I have chosen? Z1 is nothing but 45 minus mu divided by sigma. 45 minus mu divided by sigma equal to minus 0.5. So simplifying this one in terms of mu and sigma, 45 minus mu is equal to minus 0.5 into sigma. I am converting only mu and sigma on one side. Therefore, mu minus 0.5 into sigma is equal to 45 is my one equation. Like that, I have to solve for the second equation also. Okay, second equation how to get here is, this is again Z greater than Z2, Z greater than Z2. If I am selecting Z as negative, then here what happens? If I am selecting Z2 here, then Z is greater than this one. Therefore, this area plus this area total must be equal to 0.08. But this area itself is 0.5, which is greater than this, which is not possible if I am selecting on the negative side. Therefore, I must select Z2 on the second. This area is my required area. This area is my required area. This may be this equal to 0.08. Then how to calculate that? To calculate this area, total area minus this area, that is 0.5 minus total area is 0.5 minus this area is nothing but A of Z2 must be equal to 0.08. Okay, therefore A of Z2 is equal to 0.5 minus 0.08. A of Z2 is equal to 0.42. 0.5 minus 0.08 is 0.42. Then for which value of Z2 area is going to become 0.42? In the problem itself they are given again A of 1.4 equal to 0.02. Using this, I will simplify this here. That is, I can write this is equal to A of 1.4. Therefore, Z2 is equal to 1.4. But what I have chosen Z2. Z2 I have selected for a 64 minus mu divided by sigma equal to Z2. Therefore, 64 minus mu divided by sigma equal to 1.4. Therefore, 64 minus mu is equal to 1.4 into sigma. Simplifying this, mu is shifted to other side. Mu plus 1.4 into sigma equal to 64. There are two equations with me with mu and sigma. These two equations I have to solve using a calculator in equation mode. I will solve here. Okay, for first go to the equation mode number 5. In that unknowns are 2. Therefore, first I will select unknowns are coefficient of A is nothing but 1, and in second minus 0.5 and C value is 45. Like that, for second equation, again mu is equal to 1, coefficient of mu is 1, coefficient of sigma is plus 1.4 and C value is 64. I will equate it, equation x equal to 50, that is mu is equal to 50 mu is equal to 50 and y is the second equation equal to 10. Therefore standard deviation sigma equal to 10. This is how to solve example on this. Okay, solving these two equations, solving above equations, I am going to get this mu equal to 50 and sigma. This is very important problem. Okay, one more example on this I am going to solve in another example. This is very important example I am going to solve here. Continue. In an examination, 7% of students score less than 35% of marks and 89% of students score less than 60% of marks. Find the mean and standard deviation of the standard deviation if the marks are normally distributed here and given. Let x be the normal variate representing number of marks of the students, marks of a student. Okay, then what they given, and z is equal to x minus mu divided by sigma is the standard normal variate. What they given then here from the problem? Probability of x, 7% of students are score less than 35, x less than 35 marks is equal to 7%, correct? And probability of students score less than 60%, less than 60%. Okay, in spite of writing here percent, let me choose the number of marks in the percentage I will select. Okay, that's why is equal to 89%, and I am both in this particular example I am taking both are less than here, because here also less than is given, here also. In the previous problem one is under they are given and one is over they are given, that's why one is less than, one is greater than I have chosen, but here it is both are less than I am selecting. Let me convert this one into standard normal form as x minus mu divided by sigma is less than 35 minus mu divided by sigma equal to 7%, 7 divided by 100. Therefore probability of z less than z1 is equal to 0.07, and similarly what they are given here is probability of x minus mu divided by sigma is less than 60 minus mu divided by sigma is equal to 89 divided by 100. That is probability of z less than, I will collect it as z2 equal to 0.89. Then using area under the normal curve, let me solve this one by one. Here to solve this one, let me select area under normal curve. Okay, here this is z is less than z1. If I am selecting z1 on the right side, positive, this is z equal to 0, z is equal to z1. If I am selecting here, then total area for less than this is 0.5 plus this area, something, whatever that area I don't know, but 0.5 plus, but the total area should be 0.07. 0.5 is more than this, 0.5 plus is more than this. That's why if I am selecting z1 on the negative side, this area is what I am going to, this area must be equal to 0.07, correct? Therefore I can write this area equal 0.7 equal to 0.5 minus a of minus z1, correct? Why? 0.5 minus this area I will give you, which is equal to 0.07 already given. Solving this equation step by step, shifting to the other side, I will get a of minus z1 must be equal to 0.5 minus 0.07. Therefore a of minus z1 is equal to 0.5 minus 0.07 is 0.43. Okay, this for which value of z1 area is becoming 0.43. Indirectly in the problem they have given phi of is nothing but a of 1.4757 is equal to 0.43. Therefore I can use here a of 1.4757, which implies minus z1 is equal to 1.4757, or z1 is equal to minus 1.4757. But z1 equal to, I have substituted for 35 minus mu divided by sigma. Using that, 35 minus mu divided by sigma is equal to minus 1.4757. Simplifying this, 35 minus mu is equal to minus 1.4757 into sigma, or simplifying this as mu minus 1.4757 sigma is equal to 35. One equation. Like that, another equation I am going to get from this one. Here again this area can be represented by as using the bell shaped curve. Okay, here total area is 0.89, which is more than 0.5. If I am using z2 on the negative side, then z is less than z2. This is 0.5 less than that. That's why if I am using, this is not possible to area equal to 0.89. If I am considering z2 on the positive side, then my total area will be this area. Correct? This may be 0.5 plus something is equal to 0.89. That is possible. This area is a 0.89. Therefore, I can write this is equal to 0.5 plus area of z2 equal to 0.89. Therefore, area of z2 is equal to 0.89 minus 0.5. Therefore, area of z2 is equal to 0.39. For which value of z2 it becomes a 0.39. It is given in the problem itself. Phi of, that is a of, or phi of are one and the same, equal to 0.39. Therefore, I will write here which is equal to a of 1.2263. That implies z2 must be equal to 1.2263. But z2 equal to what I have chosen? Z2 is nothing but for 60 minus mu divided by sigma. Therefore, 60 minus mu divided by sigma is equal to 1.2263. Simplifying this equation, 60 minus mu is equal to 1.2263 into mu sigma. Simplifying this one, shifting this other mind, mu plus 1.2263 sigma equal to 60. Two equations in two unknowns I am getting. Solving these two using the calculator. I am going to use the calculator here. In this calculator, again equation mode I will go. In equation mode, there are unknowns is 1. Okay, in that coefficient of x, y and transform x is nothing but mu, y is the sigma. Therefore, it is 1. That is next b is minus 1.4757 and right hand side is 35. Like that, for second equation, my mu is 1 again, and this one is 1.2263 and right hand side value is 60. Equating this, I am going to get x is equal to mu is equal to 48.65 and sigma, that is nothing but your y is equal to 9.25. I am going to get. This is how to solve the for mean and standard deviations. Thank you friends. Please subscribe my channel and give the comments. Also don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you.